Hello, this is my community partner Martina, and I will be conducting a little interview with her about her immigration story from Germany to England to Canada, and how she dealt with some of the hardships and tough encounters she had.
Hi, my name is Martina Blocker. I was born in Germany many years ago, and I immigrated to Canada about 14 years ago. I immigrated with my family first to England in 2002 and then to Canada in 2005. We moved because my husband was asked to set up a company here, a German company, and that's why we moved. We moved to Lucan, Ontario, and that's north of London. When we moved to Canada, our children were 6, 4 and 2 at the time, and moving with small children has its advantages, but also can be very hard at the same time. It was good that they were so small because kids that age do adjust very easily. When we moved, it was August. They had 4 weeks of holidays, and then they started school immediately. The first, the two oldest started right away in September, and then I had only the little guy at home. Everything is so much bigger than in Europe and so far apart. It took us forever to organize our household and to find the things we needed for our household. It always was a day trip to London and back to go to Arona, for example, to buy the things we needed, and that took forever. And with small children, that made it even harder to settle and to get around. Settling is a process, and it was a long process for me. It took me almost 2 years before I could actually say I settled here in Canada, and not that I wanted to go back badly, but there were so many new things coming towards me, and it takes me some time to make contact with people. I'm not a very open person myself, and it took me a long time to find friends and good friends. I remember that I went shopping here at the local Foodland, and I met a lady from church, and she just spontaneously invited us for Christmas. That was the very first year we were here, and she has been a very good friend ever since. And that was the first real contact I had, as I was a stay-at-home mom, and the kids went on the school bus every day, so I had no chance of meeting other parents. So this was a huge step when she invited me or she invited us to their family Christmas dinner. It was a huge thing for me, and I really I'm still very thankful for her that she did that, and she helped a lot in settling us. It was difficult for me personally to not so much leave my country, Germany. Leaving my family was the hardest part. My parents, they're still alive, they're still in Germany, and that still feels difficult at times, still after 14 years. And leaving Germany as a country or my culture behind, that for me wasn't a great issue. It was the time itself, the 5 years basically of moving around, first to England, and I had just settled in England and felt at home in England, when we were uprooted again and moved to Canada. That was very difficult, and like I said before, for me it took 2 years to settle, to feel at home at a place. That was the same in England, and it was the same over here in Canada. Those 2 years, they are difficult and they can be very lonely at times. Home, yeah, what is home for me? Home is where my family is. It is not a place, neither here or in Germany or in England. Home is where my family is. So in that regards, I still have 2 homes. One's here in Canada, and then the other one is still in Germany. I think I could make a home everywhere in the world as long as I have my family around me. I've been living here for 14 years now, and it should be my home, and it should be my my country in terms of citizenship too. But like I said, I have to give up my German citizenship, and that I feel not ready to do. And that is mainly in part because my parents are still alive, and yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm abandoning them another time. I don't regret moving. It's been a difficult process at times, but we made it and came out at the other side, and now I can honestly say I'm happy in Canada. I'm happy with the life I'm living. I have friends. Yeah, in general, I feel at home in Canada. It's a big help if someone's there to just listen to what you're going through. And I had that, and I try to pass that along to other families.